Right. You guys ready for this? It's like we got our hands on an early tech review, sneak peek kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yaesu's about to drop a new transceiver.
Oh, cool.
And we snagged a copy of the dealer announcement.
Hot off the press.
Yeah. Fresh off the presses.
Yeah, keep in mind this is all very preliminary.
Oh, for sure.
This announcement, Yaesu USA released it on August 23rd, and it's really designed to generate buzz for the Tokyo Ham Fair 2024.
Right.
We're talking first impressions here, not a full-blown review.
Exactly. But there's already plenty to unpack here.
For sure.
So let's just dive right into the heart of it. The Yaesu FTX-1F.
Okay.
They're calling it a true all-rounder HF50 40 444 430 millihertz all-mode field transceiver.
Okay.
I know, right? But it's the potential behind those words that has me really excited.
Yeah.
We're talking all-mode SSB, CW, AM, FM, even C4FM digital.
Wow.
All packed into a single portable unit.
That's they're really aiming at maximum versatility here.
Yeah.
Really targeting the operator who wants one radio, and they can do it all with this one radio.
Right.
Especially out in the field.
And speaking of being out in the field, get this.
Yeah.
They're claiming 9 hours.
9 hours.
9 hours of battery life.
What?
On HFSSB.
Wow.
With the standard battery pack.
Yeah.
9 hours. Can you imagine how freeing that would be?
Yeah, that's huge.
No more scrambling for outlets, lugging around extra batteries. I mean,
at that 9-hour figure, if it holds up in real-world use, I mean, that's a game changer.
Right.
It really is. That could really redefine what's possible with portable operation.
Totally.
Yeah.
And hold on, because it gets even better.
Okay.
They've integrated a 4.3-inch
full
color touchscreen display.
Yeah.
We're not talking a tiny little LCD screen here.
Right.
This is a full-on tablet-sized display.
I was just thinking that's what you need to really harness the power of the SDR technology, right?
Exactly.
You need that kind of real estate to navigate all the features and display all that spectrum information that you want to see.
Yeah.
It'll be really interesting to see how they've actually implemented this in a portable rig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of SDR, this thing is packing some serious digital signal processing muscle.
Okay.
They're boasting 2 independent receiver circuits.
So true simultaneous dual bands.
True simultaneous dual band operation.
Wow.
You want to monitor HFSSB and VHF-FM at the same time?
Okay. Consider it done. So dual receivers are becoming more and more common, but to be able to operate in different modes on each receiver simultaneously, that's pretty special.
Yeah.
Imagine the possibilities for contesting or de-expeditions or even just casual listening. You could be monitoring 2 completely different conversations happening at the same time.
And it's not just about having 2 receivers. It's about how well they perform, right?
Right.
And Yaesu's really talking up their phenomenal multi-signal receiving characteristics. Now, I know we always got to take marketing hype with a grain of salt, but
of course.
They are backing it up with some pretty impressive tech specs.
Yeah, I mean, they're clearly proud of the receiver design in this thing. They mention a low noise reference oscillator,
right,
which helps reduce unwanted noise, and a high-speed 32-bit IF DSP, which is really the brains behind processing all those multiple signals. So these are key components if you want a clear signal, especially when the bands are crowded.
Yeah, absolutely. And knowing Yaesu, they wouldn't skimp on the interference reduction features.
Oh no!
They've practically thrown the whole book at it: shift, width, knot, contour, APF, DNR, NB. It's like an alphabet soup of signal-saving features.
Right. Don't let the acronyms intimidate you.
Yeah.
These are all tools that give you much finer control over filtering out all that unwanted noise and interference. Of course, the real test is going to be how well they work out in the field.
Always.
Yeah, for that, we're going to have to wait for some user reviews.
Exactly. Okay, so let's shift gears a little bit here and talk about some of the wow factors in this announcement.
Okay.
The things that really piqued my interest when I was reading through this. First up, an optional cooling fan.
Okay.
That you can attach to the back of the radio.
That's interesting. That right there tells me that they've designed this with with sustained data modes in mind.
Yeah.
Things like FT8, those are known to generate a lot of heat. So that cooling fan says to me they're serious about making this a capable digital mode rig.
And they wouldn't forget about the digital mode enthusiasts. The FTX-1F comes ready for Wires X operation. Yaesu's internet linking system.
Right.
Digital voice and data right out of the box.
Yeah, makes sense. Logical inclusion. I mean, Wires X is incredibly popular with Yaesu users, and it really expands the capabilities of the radio. Allows for global communication.
It does. Now let's talk about something that, might seem kind of minor at first.
Yeah.
But it makes a huge difference when you're out in the field.
Okay.
The memory system.
Okay.
You know how you've got those 5 most used channels that you always need to access quickly?
Yeah.
Yaesu gets it. They've included a PMG function.
Chuckles.
Think of it like speed dial for your radio.
I like it.
That lets you store and instantly recall those frequencies.
Okay.
But it gets even better. They've also incorporated something called MAG, or memory auto grouping.
Okay.
So imagine this. You got your memory channels right.
Yeah.
But they're all neatly organized by band.
Oh, nice.
So you need to jump to a specific frequency on 20 meters.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
You can access all your 20-meter memories with a couple of taps on that touch screen.
That's slick. It sounds like they've really thought about streamlining the user experience for portable operation,
Yes.
Thinking about the user in the field. What are they going to need to access quickly? How can we make this as painless as possible?
Exactly. And, of course, no modern transceiver would be complete without computer connectivity.
Right.
And the FTX-1F boasts USB ports for take control, audio input and output, even TX control.
Yeah, I mean, it's standard for a reason, right? Being able to connect to a computer just opens up a world of possibilities for digital modes, logging, even controlling the radio remotely.
All right, so now for the question on everybody's mind.
Hit me with it.
How much is this going to set us back?
Well, yeah, the announcement, of course, is silent on price.
Right.
As they often are at this stage. But,
Right.
Considering the feature set we're looking at here and kind of Yaesu's recent track record, I would anticipate a price tag somewhere in the price range ballpark.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That lines up with my expectations, given everything that it offers.
Yeah.
Speaking of what it offers, they've been a little bit tight-lipped about the FTX-1F's physical dimensions.
Right.
And the weight. They keep calling it a field transceiver, so it's got to be portable.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, could this be like a new backpacking companion for us?
Well, that's the $1 million question for portable ops, right? I mean, a true field radio, it's got to disappear into your pack, can't be weighing you down.
Right.
If they can keep it under weight, I think they're really onto a winner.
For sure. Another thing I'm curious about, they mentioned this automatic antenna tuner.
Oh, yeah.
Now, automatic tuners, they can be a godsend in the field, but their effectiveness can vary wildly.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially with, compromised antennas and such.
Yeah, a good tuner can make or break a field setup.
Right.
So we'll have to see how this one actually handles real-world conditions,
Yeah.
That's something you can't judge from a spec sheet, really.
No, you can't. You can't. It seems like we're left with more questions than answers at this point, but
Always.
I have to admit that just adds to the excitement.
Yeah.
This Yaesu FTX-1F, this has the potential to be a real game changer in the portable transceiver market.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to get my hands on one and really put it through its paces.
The wait is on. It's an exciting time to be a ham radio operator. This new FTX-1F, it really does represent kind of a convergence of cutting-edge technology, user-friendly design, and the freedom of portable operation.
Couldn't agree more. And for all of you listening out there,
Yeah.
we want to hear from you. What features of the Yaesu FTX-1F have you most fired up?
Right.
What questions are still swirling in your mind?
Yeah.
Head over to our website and let us know in the comments. We love hearing your thoughts.
Yeah, remember, the real test of any radio is how well it performs in the hands of operators. So as we wait for this FTX-1F to hit the market, think about what matters most to you in a field transceiver. Is it portability? Is it features? Battery life? Ease of use? How do you think the FTX-1F measures up based on what we talked about today?
On that note, we'll wrap up this sneak peek into the Yaesu FTX-1F. Be sure to stay tuned for our full review once it's released. Until then, happy radioing.